A lot of times we define luxury as something with a high price tag. However, luxury is actually defined as a condition of great ease or comfort. Today's video, I'm going to show you this property right behind me that's going to put both of those definitions into the right perspective. Let's take a look. Welcome back to another video, guys. My name is Paul Gutierrez, and if you didn't know that, it's likely this is one of your first times on this channel. I'm absolutely blessed and honored to have you here. On this channel, I focus on bringing you the most transparent real estate information so that you can invest in your future, whether you're looking to buy your first home or you're an investor purchasing many homes, looking to fix and flip, buy and hold. Whatever it is, I'm here to bring you and show you what the Sunshine State of Florida has to offer. And today, I'm absolutely thrilled to be bringing you this opportunity in the wonderful town of Windermere, Florida. For those of you that may not be too familiar with Windermere, we're in a subdivision or a small neighborhood of Orlando here in Orange County. We're only 30 minutes away from Orlando's International Airport, 25 minutes away from downtown Orlando, just 20 minutes away from Walt Disney World, 15 minutes away from Dr. Phillips Restaurant Row, and just 5 minutes away from downtown Windermere. This is an absolutely exclusive location that fits perfectly for this home that we're gonna be checking out in just a minute. To give you a little bit more information here, we're gonna be looking at a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom sitting on 2,378 square feet. And we're also on a 0.31 acre lot. Now, that is absolutely all crucial information. Tells you a little bit more about exactly what you have here. We have access to the parks, access to downtown Orlando, access to all of the high-end luxury areas that Central Florida has to offer, but you're in your own little pocket neighborhood where you're gonna not have all the traffic from Disney, and you can still get to all of the luxury and all of the amenities here. So whether you're looking to buy this home for yourself, you're gonna have a ton of equity once you finish it out, or you can fix and flip it and make an incredible return. And I'm super excited to, at the end of this video, get into all the financial information so that you know whether or not this is the type of investment for you. But for now, I want to walk you through this property and tell you a little bit more about what needs to happen in order to get the best results in a property like this. So starting out, once again, we are in a gorgeous corner lot. However, as you can see, it is a little bit overgrown and it needs definitely some TLC. So one of the biggest parts about this job is going to be bringing back the curb appeal of this beautiful modern home. This home was built in 1971 and it is a full block construction, which is absolutely spectacular. However, I know some of you may be thinking, well, what exactly happened with this property that it's in the condition that it's in? To give you a short backstory, the current owner of the home who was remodeling this property fell into some health issues and unfortunately had to go back to Chile to get some medical treatments, and now he's looking to sell the property. However, this was his baby, his prized possession. All the work that you are going to be seeing that has been done on this property is 100% permitted, so there are no stop work orders, no liens, no problems. We're just looking for somebody to come and take over the rest of this project and bring it to life. With that being said, we're in this long extended driveway and you're gonna have a 1-car enclosed garage in the back, but there's plenty of space for parking. Outside of the landscaping, you're gonna notice that on the exterior of the property, there are some touches that need to be done. First and foremost, paint is gonna be absolutely crucial. You're gonna be missing soffit on the entire surrounding of the property. The roof is brand new. It was done at the very end of 2023. The air conditioning as well was updated in 2019. The structure of this home is in excellent condition. It's just a matter of bringing the rest of the vision of this beautiful, modern, contemporary home to life. Now, I'm super excited to show you the inside, so let's check it out. Alrighty, welcome inside this beautiful property. I'm super excited to tour this property with you guys, but I'm even more excited to get to the end where I'm gonna give you all of the financial information that you need, down payments, financing types, returns, everything, and also a short special message I want to share with you guys. But as soon as we step into the property, one thing that we're going to notice is this absolutely grand entrance right here from the foyer leading into the living room. But first, I want to show you this kitchen area over here. So as we step through, first and foremost, we're going to have these large porcelain tiles that are almost marble-like floors, and they lead us right into the kitchen area. Obviously, this property is going to need quite a bit of work, and I'll get into the specifics later, but one of the biggest things is obviously, well, installing a kitchen. You're gonna need countertops, the appliances, finishing on the wall, absolutely everything, but there is an excellent space right here. Here you're gonna have a large island area. You're gonna have plenty of space for countertops all around. Right here is typically where your sink is gonna go, considering the plumbing hookups are already here. Then you have plenty more space over here for more countertops. One thing I absolutely love is all of the recessed LED lights, not only in this area, but throughout the entirety of the property. But here, we're also gonna find these 3 hanging pendant lights, ultra modern, super sleek, which is a theme that we're gonna see throughout the entire property, is this very modern style. Now, as we step through outside the kitchen, we're gonna get over into this area right here where you're gonna find your AC and your water heater. To my left, we're gonna have a pantry or a closet, and then we're gonna step into our living room, our first living room, pretty much. So over here, we're gonna have the laundry room. You're gonna have your hookup for your washer, your dryer, but you're gonna have plenty of space. This is probably 20 by 20 feet, plenty of natural light coming in, tons of recessed LED lights, and this door that's gonna take us over to the backyard, which we'll check out later. But a great layout right here. This could also be your dining room area, if you please. Again, you have the bar top over here with some seating that you can take advantage of. If you follow me back over this, I wanna take you right back through where we came in. So straight is the kitchen. Over here to the left, we step into this grand living room over here. You're gonna have so much space, and these ceilings just make it feel absolutely extravagant in this area. Big glass sliding doors that are gonna let in a ton of natural light, which are also gonna allow you to have an indoor-outdoor concept in this area. These floating stairs that are gonna take us upstairs to the primary bedroom. Massive chandelier right here that is gorgeous. And we're gonna have this accent wall, which is also a fireplace. That's gonna actually divide this living room into 2 living rooms, which is something that I actually like. So come with me over here to the other side, and we're gonna step into the second kind of living room area. These doors are gonna take us back into our back patio. And we're gonna touch back on this space a little bit more later, because there's something that I think needs to happen in order to achieve your maximum results. But if we continue this way, we're gonna step into the east side, the east wing of the home, where we're gonna have 2 bedrooms and our bathroom. To my right, we're gonna have our first bedroom. It's gonna have these sliding glass doors, plenty of space in there. You're gonna see a lot of this, and you're gonna notice that the same flooring is gonna follow throughout the entirety of the home, but great space for an additional bedroom there. And to my left, we're gonna have pretty much the exact same bedroom minus these sliding doors, but it's gonna have tons of windows with great natural light. Now, right behind me, we're gonna find the shared bathroom for this space. The shared bathroom, not only for these 2 bedrooms, but also for the entire property. If you have guests over, things of that nature, typically they're gonna share this area over here. Plenty of space. You're gonna have the hookup for a double vanity for your toilet area, your standing shower. You're gonna notice a gorgeous porcelain tile that actually flows from the floors all the way up the ceilings with accent tile down the middle. Excellent space. Now, let's actually head upstairs. I wanna show you this primary bedroom that I think is absolutely gorgeous, but also needs some work, obviously, so let's check it out. So as we work our way upstairs here, we're gonna have such a beautiful outlook over pretty much the entirety of the property, especially the common areas, which I think is excellent to wake up, and especially coming out of the master bedroom, you come out, take a look, your beautiful home that you just finished. Would be great if you're staying to live in it, or even for somebody who is moving in here. It's always exciting to wake up in a new home that you know is yours. When you get up and you come out here, especially in the beginning time, is gonna be absolutely spectacular. But one thing I would add is some safety rails right here, because it's a little bit sketchy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Walking up here, I was like, wait a minute, this is dangerous. But now we're stepping into the primary bedroom. Plenty of space. I can't stress it enough how large this room is. You're gonna have your recessed LED lights, modern LED fixture up above, tons of windows that are gonna let in a bunch of natural light, which I love. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Andrew Huberman. He is a neurologist, and he's pretty popular all over YouTube. And he talks about how sunlight is kind of what gets us our natural timer started in the morning. So waking up and getting outside and getting that natural light is what actually sets off a natural timer in our head that allows us to get some better rest later on in the day. So ever since learning that, I'm always trying to step outside and get some natural light in the morning, start my day off right, instead of hopping on my phone, which was a bad habit that I've had picked up over the years. But now I'm trying to rewire my brain to go back to a more natural state. And when I'm in a room like this that has so much natural light, that's the first thing that comes to mind. And I absolutely love it. Now, right behind me, we're gonna step into the primary bathroom. This is completely unfinished, but it's gonna give you a good idea for what you can do. You're gonna have this tub, this jet jacuzzi style tub, soaking tub over here, which I know this is probably something relatively newer, but I would switch this out for a more modern, simple soaking tub there. Your space over here for your double vanity with your plumbing hookups already in place, linen closet on that side, your walk-in closet over here. Right here to the right, we're gonna have the private water closet, and to my left in this area, we're gonna have the standing shower, which is one of my favorite things over here. You're gonna have this waterfall shower head coming from here, and you're gonna have an additional 4 jet shower heads plus the handle for the shower as well. With tons of modern updates, you can choose, looks like you choose colors, brightness, dimness, everything here, which I absolutely love. Now, with this being said, let's head back downstairs. I want to talk a little bit more about one of the biggest improvements that I think needs to be made and show you the backyard. Let's check it out. Back downstairs in the third living room-ish area on the other side of this accent wall fireplace. This is gonna be a great place to set up some couches. It's gonna be another like reading nook. It could be maybe even a breakfast nook, whatever you wanna do along those lines. However, one thing that I think is gonna be absolutely crucial is adding some square footage to really achieve the most value in this home. Now, how we're gonna do that is by adding another bedroom and by adding another bathroom. It's gonna total about 600 square feet that we're gonna add as far as heated square feet, meaning under air conditioned, closed in. How that's gonna work is that in this patio that we're about to see in a minute, we're actually gonna close about half of it off and turn it into a bedroom. Now, how we're gonna do that, to be a little bit more specific, is in this area right here, we're gonna add another door, another bedroom door right here, and leave these doors, these French doors are gonna lead us to the patio. However, this will be a door. So just imagine this from right now. Door right here is gonna lead us into the 4th bedroom. Now, let's step out over this way, and we're in the back patio. So right here, we're gonna see this thin rope right here, which is pretty much in the perfect position because it's gonna section off exactly what I think needs to happen. This entire sector that you see over here, let me step around, is all gonna be the 4th bedroom, 4th bathroom. This section right here where you see this wall, this is gonna be a door that's gonna lead us here. This wall is gonna continue, close in this and have some windows over here. You already got a fan, tons of natural light. And since the plumbing, since there's a bathroom just right here in the middle, it won't be too hard to run some plumbing over here to make a 3rd bathroom, private bathroom for this. So this would be kind of like a suite, a junior master bedroom, something along those lines. But you're still gonna have, I feel like I'm in the boxing or like the WWE when I like step through something like this, you know? But over here, we're definitely gonna have this nice space that's gonna lead us into the backyard. Now, over here, we are gonna have the closed-in 1-car garage. There is electric running through there. They have already a refrigerator in there. They have outlets in the walls, and it is pretty set up. You're just gonna have to, same thing, paint it, really accommodate the inside, add soffit on the outside, and you'll be good to go in that area. However, we have all of this space, all of this beautiful nature back here, which is gonna have to definitely be landscaped. It's gonna have to be turned into more of an experience, but something that I think is gonna add. And another big part of really achieving the most value in this home is gonna be adding a pool here. Now, you can go about that in many, many different ways. What our team recommends is adding a cocktail pool. If you're not too familiar with what that is, it's a smaller pool, typically gonna fit about 5 to 8 people in it. It's usually one plane with some maybe bench seating around the outsides, not too deep, 4 or 5 feet deep. And it's more about providing an experience than maybe like a Olympic-sized swimming pool or something like that. It's more about just enjoying the nature, the outside, and everything that the Sunshine State of Florida has to offer. Now, one thing I want to say about this property is how important it is to have the right vision. And the vision that we have for this property is thanks to my team. We have the absolute best underwriting team in Central Florida, in the state of Florida, if I'm being honest, when it comes to looking at investments. We take every detail into account, making sure that your comparable properties are right, making sure that the rehab estimates that we're giving you are as close to true as possible, and making sure that you have the right vision, that we can portray our vision into what's really gonna maximize your efforts. So I wanna take this time to shout out my team, Investments Legacy Group here out of Florida. If you're looking for investment properties, fix and flips, buy and hold, short-term rental, long-term rental, whatever it is, we have properties and investment solutions for you to build your legacy. Now, I wanna get into a little bit more about what exactly that looks like and some of the numbers. So with that being said, let's go. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for sticking around until the end. If you're here now, I believe you are looking to invest in your future through real estate, and I'm so happy to bring you all the information that you need. This is an absolutely stellar project, and if it fits your criteria, what you're looking for, please feel free to reach out to my team, and I would absolutely love to help you get into a property just like this. So now I want to get into some of the financial information, what it looks like to purchase a property like this, what you can do, what the benefits are of all the types of different financing. So let's hop right in. First and foremost, let's take a look here. We're looking at a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom sitting on 2,386 square feet. That's a lot of space for a 3-2. We believe that the play here is to add another 600 roughly square feet there, and we're gonna add another bedroom and another bathroom. So it'll be a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom sitting on roughly about 2,986 square feet to really maximize this project. But let's get over into some of the financial information. So purchase price, drum roll please, is $724,900 in the current state. As is, this property is selling for $724,900. We are expecting about $200,000 to finish this property up. That includes adding the bedroom, the bathroom, and the pool in the back, plus finishing all of the repairs, finishing the entire property, top to bottom. It's gonna run you about $200,000 with permits, doing it with a GC, which is obviously the smart way to do it. I never recommend doing work without a GC or without permits. It can only hurt you. The risk versus reward there is not worth it. Let's hop back into some financing here. So unveiling everything, let's hop right into closing costs. So closing costs in the state of Florida on average are 2.3% of the purchase price of the property. If you're paying in cash, it's a little bit less. If you're financing, depending on what you're financing, what you're using to finance, what type of loan, what lender, things of that nature, it can be more than 2.3%, usually like around 3. But we're just gonna use the average of 2.3%. That's gonna leave us with $16,672 in closing costs. That is aside from any down payments. That is just your closing costs. Now, let's take a look. If we were to purchase this property in cash, we're looking at the purchase price plus your closing costs. Additionally to this, we're also going to add in your rehab costs, so that's $200K. So everything included, your total cash investment would be $941,572, roughly, estimating closing costs and things of that nature. And of course, we're estimating $200,000. You might be able to get it done for a little bit less. Depending on what you're looking to do with the property, it might be a little bit more. We think based on estimates that we've gotten, with $200,000, you can get this done. If you're looking to purchase this property with an FHA, it's not gonna work. If you're looking to purchase it conventional, primary, or secondary, even investment, it's not gonna work. Reason being is because this property is not gonna pass inspections. So because of that, you're not gonna be able to get into these conforming loans. And simply enough, it's not going to pass inspections because it's not done. It's not fully done. The permits aren't closed out, things of that nature. But what you can do is finance this with a hard money loan. And I'm going to use an example in which you have no relationship with the lender. It's maybe your first project, and you have no history of fixing and flipping. So on average, you're gonna be putting down about 20%. So we're gonna be looking at about $144,980 as your down payment. On top of that, your lender's gonna charge you something called points. Points is the charge or the cost of doing business with a hard money lender. It's a standard, it's kind of like a commission on a sale per se. That's gonna be 3% of the loan. So what does that look like for 3% of the loan? The loan amount is $579,920. So that's our purchase price minus this down payment right here. Then we're gonna have $200,000 in rehab, which is gonna be given out in draws. So we're gonna add that in there for a total loan amount of $779,920. When we take 3% of this number, it's gonna give us $23,397 plus our closing cost from before, $16,672, plus our down payment right here, $144. That's going to give us a total cash to close, roughly estimated, of about $185,049. Now, that is a very smart move on a property like this. Why? Because instead of dishing out $941, you're gonna get this property with only $185. That's literally an eighth of the money that you would have to do it in cash to still get the same or similar results as far as return on your investment. Obviously, you're going to be paying monthly payments as you hold it, but if you have this amount of cash, you might as well finance it and leverage your cash and use the rest of that to purchase more properties and get more projects going. So let's get into some returns, which I know is what matters to most people, which rightfully so. ROI, for those of you that don't know, means return on investment. What we're going to be looking at is how much money you're putting down versus how much money you're going to be profiting at the end and what that looks like side by side. To calculate that, we need to know what the after repair value of this property is. Now, again, this after repair value is considering an additional 600 square foot, a pool, and an additional bedroom and bathroom. So when we take all that into account, which is wrapped up in the 200K rehab, we have an ARV of $1.8 million. Some properties sold a little bit higher, some a little bit lower. However, we're gonna take kind of just that median or that average, that middle number there, and gonna put this price at $1.8 million. So to remind you guys, once again, let's head over here to the top. We're talking about a $724,000. You're getting it at $724,000. It's really worth $1.8 million. So you're getting about $1 million discount because of the fact that the property is not finished. Now, what does that look like as far as returns? Where's my money gonna look like? If you're purchasing this in cash, remember, looking at about a $900,000 investment, almost $1 million, including what you were gonna do, what you're gonna have to pay as far as rehab. That's gonna be a 66% return on your investment, $713,690 net profit after you pay taxes, the yearly tax amount that you pay prorated, after you pay commissions to the listing agent, the buyer's agent, after holding the property, insurances, everything taken into account over 6 to 9 months. $713,690 net profit in your pocket that you can reinvest on a 1031 exchange. You don't have to pay taxes on it. Don't let me go down that rabbit hole, but that is a lot of profit. Now, even better, if you're looking to do this with hard money, guys, you're gonna make 150% return on your investment. We're talking about $649,890. So obviously cash to close is gonna be about $185. You are gonna have some holding costs, those monthly payments, the interest rate, your insurance, electricity, all of that stuff, which is taken into account in cash as well. When hard money is gonna be a little bit higher, that's why your return is a little bit lower. However, you also used a lot less money to get it done. So it makes sense. I mean, to use literally an eighth of your money, you're gonna make, what, 60K, 70K less? But you can make that in 8 other projects that you use with the rest of the remainder of the money that you have. So it's a lot smarter because you can literally leverage your money and have it work for you. Pick up multiple projects and you make up the difference from project to project, as opposed to putting all your eggs in one basket, or putting that much money into one property. So I think it's a lot smarter to go hard money on a project like this one as opposed to purchasing it in cash. Even though your returns will be higher, your percentage of return on your investment, how much money you're putting down, is astronomically higher. We're talking 150% on a property like this, guys. Again, just to remind you guys, the reason that this property is even for sale right now is unfortunately the owner fell into some health issues, had to get treatment done, and now he's looking to let this property go. One very important piece of information is that the lot right next door, that corner space, this one isn't technically a corner lot actually. So the corner lot, he also owns that and is willing to package that lot into the deal at the right price. If this looks like something or sounds like something, these numbers add up to something that you want to do, these are numbers that make sense to you, or a project that you can envision taking on, please feel free to reach out. My team and I would love to get you all the information that you need, tour you through this property in person, run you through exactly what our rehab estimate includes, gives you our vision, help you out with any contacts that you need along the way to help make this investment very profitable for you and your family. Guys, again, I'm so happy that I got the opportunity to tour this property, that I even was able to find an opportunity like this to present to you, because I just want to show you that the possibilities are limitless in investing in real estate. There's all types of projects. Some people may be looking at this like, that's way too much money. That's a lot of money. How am I even going to get to this point? We have smaller projects as well that can get you started and get that snowball rolling until you're able to take on projects just like this one, guys. And last but not least, I wanted to touch on a very special message with you guys, something that I've had on my heart to let you know. And this is a phrase that I heard over the past week or so that it just kind of stuck with me, and I wanted to share with you guys. And it's about taking action, taking massive action on whatever it is that you want to do. It is very important for you to take action. As you guys know, I'm Christian. I believe that Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior, and I believe that He does everything. He conspires for those who believe and trust in Him and His Word. However, it is very important that we take action on our own. So the quote that's been kind of ringing in my head is that God will never do what you can do, but He will always do what you can't do. And that is something that has been drilled into my head, especially with staying disciplined. It's something that we've talked about over the past couple of weeks in this video. We have to do the small daily actions. Sometimes the boring things, the monotonous things, the things that we don't feel like doing, that we're not motivated to do. We have to keep doing those things in order to get what God has for us. It is through those small daily consecutive actions that we ultimately achieve our purpose, that we learn, that we grow, and that's ultimately what God wants for us. So if there's something that maybe you've been praying for, something that you've been looking for, something you've been asking for, make sure that you are doing everything in your natural power to make it happen, and not just laying back. I'm a victim of that. I am not a victim. I'm guilty of that, of sometimes asking for something in my past or wanting something and kind of just hoping and praying that God is going to make it happen for me. However, it's not until I take action, massive action, do everything in my power to make that happen, that's when I see God start to act. And that's when I see God putting His super to my natural and making immeasurable amounts of change in my life. I hope not only this message, but I hope this video is able to give something to your life, give you some sort of new knowledge. If you have any questions, if you have about this investment, about anything, please feel free to reach out. Once again, my team and I would love to help you. Once again, my name is John Paul Gutierrez, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.